Hi guys, I'm Kirsten, the problem solving teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. On today's YouTube video, I'm going to show you how I upload videos to YouTube. If you haven't been with me thus far, I have spent the whole month of March just working on getting my YouTube channel up. So in 2021, I have been recording videos since the beginning of the year, and I knew that my goal for March was going to be to actually get those videos edited and descriptions written and show notes written and everything live and up with graphics and all of the things that you need to do in order to prepare your YouTube video. So today I'm going to show you specifically how I go through just the uploading process. If you need the other steps, go back and watch a few of my other videos. Alright, so here is my YouTube channel so far. You can kind of take a look and see that I have some videos already up. A whole bunch are scheduled. There's a whole bunch coming out. They're coming out every other day for the next several weeks. I have 14 videos that I have prepared so far. So I am just working on finishing getting them up and live on my YouTube channel. So once you have your YouTube channel and you're logged in, the first thing you want to do is create a playlist. Alright, so I'm fortunate my husband is good with tech and he loves YouTube. He watches far too many YouTube channels, and so he created a YouTube playlist for me. So here is the graphic for playlists, and so you can click on that and here's my playlist. Alright, so that way I can have everything for this YouTube channel go to one playlist so that they will all connect to each other. So you definitely want that. So this is like one of the most important things you can do for your YouTube channel, because you want to keep people on YouTube on your channel. So as you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, you want people to go from one video to the next video easily. Okay, you've probably been places on YouTube where you're like, I want to hear more from this person, but because they didn't connect their videos, they kind of get lost or you forget about them, and if you remember, you have to like go dig through your history, and it's really hard. So this helps people stay with you for several videos, and I think that gives a higher likelihood that they'll subscribe or they'll start liking or commenting, because the more they see you, the more they're going to connect with you. Alright, so even from this page, you can create. So this button is kind of like the important button. So here's my content. This is how I can see all of my videos that are up. I only have a few up, but you can see that a few of them have already gotten some views, so that's kind of awesome. Click create, move myself, upload video, select files. So I have an entire video called YouTube videos. When I did this, I really tried to make sure that when I saved my videos, my final videos, I tried to make sure that my titles were what I wanted them to be. I'm not perfect. Some of them are not, but I wanted to make sure that they were pretty close. Okay. So the last thing I did was I uploaded my February wrap-up, so now I'm on to my March goals for 2021. And that is the video you hear playing in the background right there. Open it. It takes a minute to upload it. The bigger the video, the longer it takes. If you had a lot of cuts and splices, it could take a long time to upload. We're kind of lucky. This one came out really, really quick. All right. So the next thing you have right here is my goals. This is the title I want. March 2021 goals to grow my TpT store. Because my thought is that people are probably going to search grow my TpT store or something like that. So I'm hoping that it will help the right people find me that way. Alright, so here are my descriptions. Let me talk a second about YouTube descriptions. There are so many ways you can do it. This is how I chose to do mine. I'm working on reformatting these so it's a little bit friendlier to see, so I'm going to show you it in the reformat. So I have my episode number purely for my organization. It's not anywhere in my title. It is on my thumbnail. It is on here so that I can kind of keep track and connect and not mess things up, but I've found it super helpful. Then I have my title. I want my titles to match everywhere. The only place it doesn't quite perfectly match is within my video files, but is pretty close, and I can adjust those. I have my description. My descriptions are short because people do not like to read. That's why they're on YouTube. They don't want to read a long description. So I've tried to keep it 1 or 2 sentences, and then I'm having the publish date, my release date. So that's kind of how I'm organizing it, because that way I can make sure that I can track everything. If my husband helps me upload some stuff, which he has, it can help him see it. So you can see I haven't fit them all into that table yet, but that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so my goals for March 2021, I have my short little description here. I just have to copy it, paste it. Honestly, I wrote most of those while I was in the waiting room at the dentist. So most of those I wrote while I was at the waiting room with the dentist, and it made it, so then I just, it made it easy. I got a lot done. That's going to be my publish date, just so I don't forget. And the other thing that I need to bring over is I chose to put, so some people put their show notes right in their description. I chose to put them on my website because that way it might help people on my website find my YouTube channel. It might help people on my YouTube channel find my website. I thought it was a good way to connect everything, and I don't like reading the descriptions in YouTube, so I just did a short description and I put my show notes up on my website. So you can see I have all the links for people to follow me if they decide that they want to, if they feel like I'm providing them with things they need. And I just paste that in. If you have not tried Grammarly, I highly recommend it because sometimes even us teachers make mistakes and it just kind of catches it when I'm overtired from my toddler. All right, the next thing you need to do is you need to upload a thumbnail. So I created all of my thumbnails with Canva. If you need to know how to create thumbnails for YouTube, I just did a video on that, so you can check that out. But here are all my thumbnails. So the only thing that stinks about this is I kind of have to get really close to see what I'm doing. All right, that's my March one. I just named them by order. This is video 12, so that's the thumbnail number of it. I should probably title those to match, but I felt like since it says it in the thumbnail, I was fine. All right, then I'm going to select my playlist. Right now, these are all going to one playlist. Maybe in time, I'll make more playlists, but right now, I'm just putting them all on that playlist. I haven't even renamed it because it's not a blog. It's How to Grow Your TpT Store, which should probably be the name of the playlist. So because YouTube is trying to upload so much, there are a lot of pauses. Last night when I was doing it, one of the videos was taking forever, so I was working on a TpT product in between all of the pauses of waiting. So be prepared for that. All right, it has a playlist. If it's made for kids, they're going to restrict it. They're going to turn off comments. If there's kids in the video, they'll turn off comments. So when you're doing something for kids, YouTube really tries to protect them or make some effort to protect them. So this is obviously for teachers, so it is not made for kids, but that's kind of an important note that you know what would happen if you click the wrong thing. All right, video elements. You definitely want to add an end screen, okay? My end screens, my husband set it up for me. He was super nice about that, but it's gonna connect with your logo, so you can kind of drag and drop something into this graphic space, and then you can drag and drop something into this graphic space, or it can just be your most recent video. Now, you kind of want to test it out because
you can find my website, theproblemsolvingteacher.com, and I will talk to you guys next time.
So you can see that like these might need to move up just a little bit. So if I move them up just a little bit, that will probably work better.
You can find my website.
That's my. All right. So now that I have my end cards placed, I can go through and I can choose videos more specifically, best for the viewer, choose more specific. So you can decide which one you want, okay? So you have some choices there. Right now I'm just doing upload most recent. All right, save that. Again, it's making you wait. Okay, there we go. It brings me right back to the screen that I was in. YouTube also checks for copyright issues, so sometimes you kind of get stuck on this screen. You can't do this screen until the copyright has been checked to make sure that you don't have any music that you shouldn't or images that you shouldn't, whatever YouTube does for checking copyrights. They can kind of hold you up right here. So just kind of plan for that. Don't be surprised by it. All right, now it's telling me, hey, everything's all set. Great, no copyright issues. Excuse me. So this is where you save and publish. So right here, you can private, unlisted, public. You can choose what you want to do. If you do it right there, it will be published immediately. Now, I am scheduling all of my videos. And I told you before that I kind of planned out when I'm doing it. I'm doing it every 2 days to start. So 4/16 is when I want my next video to publish. So 4/16, I'm trying out some different times. I've done a lot at 9:30, and now at this point I'm kind of going to 11:30 a.m. to see if it makes a difference when I drop it. And that's it. My video is all set. So I just hit the schedule button and I'm all set. It gives me a link if I want to share it and promote it. For me right now, the most promotion I'm doing is I'm going to be putting Pinterest pins up. I might do other promotion at some point, but for now, just starting out, that's enough for me. If you were like me, sometimes as soon as you finish something, you realize you made a massive mistake and you need to change it. So right here, you can go right into it. You can change the details. This is so you can see how it's performing. Obviously, it's scheduled. It doesn't have anything there yet. You can see comments people have made. And you can view it on YouTube like a user, so you can kind of see how it turned out. So I hope that this video helped you. It gave you the tools you need to be able to start uploading things on YouTube. I had my husband be able to teach me. You might not have somebody in your house who can show you how to do it, so hopefully this helps you out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, put on the notification bell so you get other videos from my channel, and have an awesome day.